last time I was talking to you, man, you were doing some crazy stuff for the park in NBA2k20.
Yeah, I was putting some dance moves. Yeah, it's fabulous. I know. No. Yeah.
What are your impressions of NBA2k20?
It's smooth. It's more fluid. I love 2K. I play it all the time. I'm a park guy. You know, I have my dances. You know what I'm saying? We got my little squad. We get dubs. I just love the game. And they made some good improvements.
What's it been like working with the 2K team and getting your stuff implemented? So what's this experience been like?
Very, very humbling and grateful for them actually just saying, hey, we want to put your dance in the game 3 years ago. I've been in the game since 2K18, so this is...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. We'll see Seattle and New York. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Ingram is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ayton. And it's Holiday in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. And he can't bank that one in. James finds Paul. Here's Capella. Williams with the ball. He's covered by Ayton. Leonard with the ball. With the floater, and it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Seattle shooting their first free throw attempt on night. Here's Capella. James outside. And James throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Yes, that goes in.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And here is Ayton. Lillard from outside drains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo's so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Teardrop shot. And no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by New York. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Holiday following the score by New York. Giannis left side. And Capella sends it back. Williams against Holiday. Outside Williams. Pass to Capella. Some nice passing by New York here. Leonard dishes to James. And that's going to be a treble. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at New York. Seattle leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 6 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
James, the pass to Capella. Here's James. Lillard against Paul. Shoots over Lillard. The shot's good from Paul. Now Ayton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Lillard. Outside Holiday. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Williams passes to Capella. Back to Williams. And again, it's New York.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Ingram outside. Back to Lillard. Ayton against Capella. Here's Ingram. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Over in the corner, Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lillard surveying the D. And there's the pass to Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Ayton. They get a hand on it. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for James. To Giannis. Bounce pass Ingram. 5 to shoot. Lillard from deep three-point land. A second chance effort. Here's Ayton. Goes up again, and it's good on the way up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Williams. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And it's Seattle with the ball, following the score by New York. Here's Giannis. Not going to go that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Gortat's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Morris comes in for Jermichael Green. Wiggins is checked in for Williams. And Ball subbed in for Quincy Acey.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, Seattle's head coach and I did get the chance to chat, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
All right, David, thanks.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Baca against Ball. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2, and it's Wiggins missing. Harris with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. High post to Baca. Harris against Morris. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And a fast break now for New York. Leonard with no one around. But they get it back. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Harris against Wiggins. They get it again. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And New York making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And it's Seattle with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fox against Ball. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Over Harris. New York, no good that time either. Seattle with the ball. Kuzma inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Fox finds Kuzma. Shoots over Van Vliet. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris against Randall. Harris passes to Kuzma. Inside, Fox. They shoot again. In deep, Turner drops it in. And Seattle leads by 6.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now here's Wiggins. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
Terrific instincts on defense. Harris has a good nose for the ball and when to go after steals. Ball,
the bounce pass. Randolph kicks to Wiggins. Over Harris. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Randolph.
And that was BUTAY. He usually scores, but that time set a nice screen.
Harris looking it over. Outside, Fox. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Fox, no good. New York trails by 6. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Kuzma. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Wiggins. And here is Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And once BUTAY gets this close, you almost have to foul him. Can't give up that kind of position.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the experience BUTAY provides just so valuable to this team. You can tell the younger teammates look up to him.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Kuzma inside. Out to the right wing. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Seattle, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
New York trails by 7. Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. They've got Turner. Fox is out there with Harris. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now, here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Seattle.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Free throw good, Kuzma. New York with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Ball, the pass to Wiggins. Fires from the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Fox. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Such a huge player. Gortat excels at using that size to put the defense in tough spots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Seattle leading by 9. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Van Vliet. The pass to Fox. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Fox against Ball. 11 feet away. Fox, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 11. Van Vliet. New York, no good that time either.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Fox passes to Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Randall. Five to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Seattle leading by 13. Here's Kuzma. But he recovers it. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Passes it to Wiggins. It's stolen by Harris. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. New York trails by 13. Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris inside. He's against Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Randolph's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet looking around. Outside Randolph. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Now Harris to the paint. Here's Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Ends up going with the new group. Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From 12 feet out. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Paul. Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Giannis right side. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Ayton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Capella, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Ayton. And that's now 6 points for Giannis. Paul passes to Leonard. Outside Williams. Let's go. They grab their own miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and he's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Ayton. Giannis inside. James covering. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Seattle. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And I think for Seattle, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Paul. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Ball against Ingram. He kicks to Lillard. The pass to Ayton. Here's Holiday. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Williams dishes to Leonard. Paul outside. Fires the 3. Here's Capella. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Capella against Ayton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Seattle shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 13-point game. Williams dishes to Paul. Pass to James. With the fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Leonard. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
New York calls timeout.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Against Lillard. Here's James, and that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 7. Lillard outside. Pass to Ingram. Pocket 6. Great D that time from Leonard.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. And Lillard kicks to Ingram. Ayton at the elbow. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And another 3 for Seattle.
You know, that shot's going to be there for Giannis Antetokounmpo because the defense is always worried about him attacking and driving the ball. It's just a matter of whether he can knock it down.
And it's in there. Leonard's got 11.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Ingram outside. Takes a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. James, the pass to Capella. James in the post. Giannis is there. Nice shot by James. He's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball against Lillard. Outside Holiday. Over Williams. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York trails by 18. James dishes to Capella. It's blocked. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Nobody near Lillard. And another 3 for Seattle.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Ayton against Capella. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closely. It's rebounded by New York. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul passes to Williams. James with it. 8 points for him. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And so it's Seattle, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Paul. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Capella in at the center. Here's Lillard. Following the score by New York. And Capella sends it back. At the elbow, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Now, here's Ayton. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. New York trails by 15. Paul looking over the floor. A three from Leonard. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 16 points for Leonard.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Holiday left side. No good off the back of the rim. And so James will bring it up for New York. Williams passes to Paul. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Second shot opportunity. Seattle grabs the miss. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Holiday. For 3, Ingram cans it from downtown. Ingram's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. Count that one.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. The pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. New York trails by 15. And there's the call on Tyler Ulis. That's his first foul. Jake Layman's checked in for Paul. And then for Seattle, Miles Turner, he's checked in for 8. And it's Fox in for Chandler Hutchison. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gianna's with it. He's picked up by James. Fox against Williams. Here's the floater. That shot off. Great D that time from James. Fires for three. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Morris comes in for JaMychal Green, and Wiggins is subbed in for Williams. And then for Seattle, Kyle Anderson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Gary Harris in for Lillard. Leonard hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Seattle leading by 15. Pass to Harris. Turner dishes to Ingram. Harris outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Wiggins outside. Passes to Capella. And it's sent back by Turner.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Wiggins. Down low and stolen by Harris. Inside, here's Turner. He's off on that one, and New York will come the other way. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Ingram kicks to Fox. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Harry Giles is checked in for Ingram. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Harris. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 16. Leonard against Kuzma. Leonard attacking, makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter. And it's Seattle with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Holiday against Wiggins. Fox looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ibaka. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Ibaka's got his 2nd basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got 24.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Outside, Fox. Outside, Holiday. Misses the three.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Wiggins finds ball. And the rejection by Ibaka. Goes back up and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
For New York, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Was good from Capella.
Every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Seattle, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Fox against ball. Fox passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Boy, I tell you, Turner is a dominant force who imposes his will on whoever is on him, but what you have to like and respect is his work ethic.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Wiggins from outside. Seattle grabs the miss. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fox. Wiggins with some nice D. New York trails by 16. And there's the pass to ball. Pass to Capella. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Seattle. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet with it. He's against Kuzma. Count that one. Van Vliet's got his first 2 points. Seattle leading by 16. Holiday, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Holiday. The feed now to Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Turner's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And here is Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wiggins surveying the floor. Seattle grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Holiday. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Holiday's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wiggins against Holiday. Here's Capella, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For New York, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for New York. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. And Quincy Acey's subbed in for Ball. And Seattle also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Turner. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Paul against Fox. 1:27 left to play in the third. From 7. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Fox. And it's 6 points for Tyler Ulis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's James. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Wide open shot is on the money.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Fox against Paul. Fox passes to Ayton. This is his first free throw of the game.
Tyler Ulis. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Seattle. Lillard comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And he's good on the second. New York trails by 20. Capella, the pass to James. Back to Capella. James finds Capella. The shot misses. And here's Seattle. They're on a 13-5 run. The shot's good. 15 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's James. He's got 14. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
From deep, Giannis off target. And so it's Seattle closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Seattle leading by 20. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, Ayton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox, and it's Lillard in at the 1. It's stolen by Capella. Wiggins against Kuzma. Wiggins kicks to James. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Free throw good, James.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Both free throws good from James. Seattle leading by 18. Lillard outside. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line, Harris Giles. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone. High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Fox passes to Lillard. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
George Niang, he's checked in for Seattle. Free throw good, Paul. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Seattle. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ingram outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. A pass to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. And that's 18 points for Lillard. New York trails by 17. Now the pass to Capella. James against Giannis. Second chance shot, and he makes that one.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
James, no good on the free throw. Seattle leading by 15. Here's Lillard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
James outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bounce pass from Williams. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Lillard attacking. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
New York calls timeout. Clark, for a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the moves. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Leonard, the pass to James, and the dunk by James.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Fox. Lillard outside, launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Seattle. To the middle. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Now here's James. But there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
Free throw drops for James. Both free throws good from James. Here's Fox. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Paul. That's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Seattle. The shot missing. Antetokounmpo against Capella. And Giannis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Leonard. The drive by James. Seattle grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fox. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
A shot by Williams, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Seattle. Back to Paul. Will it go? Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter. Giannis outside. But for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
Good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Fox against Williams. Fox dishes to Lillard. Ingram outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Leonard, it's tipped. Now Ingram. Here's Giannis. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 29.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Leonard, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and...
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to James. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Seattle grabs the miss. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Leonard. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Now here's Ingram. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's Seattle with the ball. Giannis passes to Ayton. Capella against Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Turner's checked in for Tyler Ulis. Dennis Smith comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Stevenson's checked in for George Niang. And Zach Collins subbed in for Fox. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past. But the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Ball, the pass to Van Fleet. Top of the key, Tolliver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Seattle.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
At the line, Nicolo Melli. At the line for 2.
Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Harris is checked in for Lillard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingles the bounce pass. With some arc, and it's Harris with the bucket inside.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
Ball with it. Shoots the three. Misses there. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.